Alright, Homesteader family, welcome back to the journey. So, I had video up this morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Minnie Mouse is licking, going like crazy. Thought she was going to have babies early. Stayed here all day, then went to town, did a little bit of shopping, came back, stayed here all the way till almost dark to see if she would have the babies. She didn't, so I just got Max and Chubbs. We went to the homestead, we fed the animals. And we just came home. Mickey Mouse is all excited. I left him here with Minnie Mouse. Right, daddies? And we just got home. And Minnie wasn't at the door. And that's because there's puppies. So I'm going to get some music playing. Get my phone plugged in because it's almost dead. And you guys can enjoy puppy time. So give me 1 minute to get everything set up. And then once I get everything situated, then I'll go ahead and figure out what we have and what's going on how many babies and everything like that. Mama's had some babies. Mama's had babies while Daddy was gone. This is good, girl. How many babies you got over there? Let me see how many babies you got over there. How many babies you got over there? Huh? Let me see the babies. Let me see them. So that's a little man. That's a little man, baby. That's a little man too. That's you so far. Crazy. These little baby mamas. Thank you, DT. I appreciate it. It is 2 boys so far. So I guess she started giving birth on my way home. Sounds good. You have a good night. Don't clean too much, baby, okay? What this wants. Hey. Not too much. Hey Norman, how are you doing? I thought that was another one, man. Awesome, glad to hear that. We've got 2 baby boys so far. She's been going at it, so I think she might be getting close to having the next one. Thank you. Yeah, I figured music's better than having it just quiet, listening to her lick. Come on, boys. Oh no, this is a playlist of the free music that I use when I used to edit videos, so all of it's copyright free, so none of it will strike me. It's okay, it's just Bugs, he's just looking. Bugs, did you see she got babies? Did you see the baby mix? He can look, I won't let him get in there. Oh my gosh, Norman. You didn't have to do that again. I appreciate that. You did not have to give me a super chat for $20, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. You know what that $20 is going to go to? It's going to go to more of the beef ribs that you see the dogs get all the time. So I actually just bought 3 packs of them yesterday. Oh yeah, she's definitely exhausted. She woke me up, I think it was like 3:15 this morning, and just licking like crazy, so I thought she was gonna start. And she didn't, and I filmed for, I think, a couple hours, and then put my phone back on to film some more, and fell asleep on the bed with Chubbs, and then woke up, and shut the video off and waited here all day. I'm like, I'm not going to go do work, not going to haul water for the animals. And she didn't do nothing. So I'm like, well, I've got to run up. I got to go pay the feed bill before they close at 5. So I went and paid them and then went over, fed the animals and gave them some hay. And I'm like, I'll have to haul water tomorrow and come home. And she wasn't at the door like Mickey Mouse. So I'm like, what's going on? And she had 2 of the babies in here, so. Yeah, I try my best. I wish I could build barns and all that for the animals, but I just don't have the money for that yet. So the best I could do here was tarp and then comforters. I'll be right back. Out the kitchen. But yeah, so after the first video, if you watch part of the first video and part of the second video, you see the black tarp wasn't here, because I'm like, with the shelving units here being wood on both sides and the plywood I just put up, I don't want fluid soaking into the wood and stinking. So I went ahead, took a trucker tarp, folded it 3 times and then screwed it to the wall to stop with that. And then after she's done giving birth, then I'll wash these 2 comforters, and then I've got comforters over here on the side that I'll swap out, and then I can just keep rotating the 2 and keep washing them to keep them clean for her and the babies. And then for those of you that love seeing dogs, there's Max right there. He went to Homestead. Mr. Chubbs, who's eating and drinking. And then Mickey Mouse over there hanging out. And then we'll see how many Mickeys we have. What do you think, Minnie Mouse? You got 10 more in there? No, she could have up to 8 more babies, but the biggest litter she's had is 9. What is he doing over there? He's here. Tracking babies. Have babies. See? Got a little mother over there. It's okay. I'm not gonna let them come in there. Yeah. They just want to see what's going on. It's okay. Give it a shot. We don't want that fly flying around. Norman, are you starting to get the cool weather up there? Oh, you ask questions just as I go to ask questions. No, they would not. And I know that because one of Minnie's puppies, one of the people that purchased one of her puppies brought the puppy full grown back. And yeah, they wanted nothing to do with each other. They're very, I train mine to be territorial, and I don't socialize mine due to the fact that if other dogs come around, I want them to neutralize dogs, because especially out here, Colorado wasn't as bad. Out here, people dump dogs on the side of the road all the time. And my neighbor said they actually killed several pit bulls that just came trying to attack them and stuff. And they have pit bulls as pets. And it's people that fight dogs out here. I guess they drop aggressive dogs out here. So I've been warned to be armed and, you know, be aware of my surroundings in case something like that comes up, because they've had pit bulls come after them. Yeah, I think I actually, it was 56 coming home. I actually might start a little fire in the wood stove. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I'm not one that's too fond of pit bulls. I've had several family members over the years attacked by pit bulls and stuff like that, and yeah. People that don't take care of their animals, they piss me off too. So, but then you also got to look at it too. You know, some people that have animals, you know, if they fall on hard times, sometimes they get behind in being able to take care. Like me, I don't have barns and stuff built for my animals. And someone that has heated barns and things like that, look at me that, you know, I don't have barns and stuff for my animals. But then you look at nature, and there's no shelter, no feed for the animals out there, where I get mine unlimited hay and sweet feed and stuff. So. Oh yeah, I mean there's good pit bulls out there. I'm just not a fan of that breed. My neighbor's got pit bulls, and when I was first doing my fencing, when I first bought the homestead out here, the 120 acres, I was bent over and something licked the back of my neck, and I turned around. It was 2 pit bulls, and it was my neighbors. So they've got friendly pit bulls. It's just not fond of the breed. You don't trust German Shepherds? Is that what you were saying? Oh, okay. See, I had a German Shepherd growing up, and then we had a Golden Retriever, and I think a Lab at one point. But when I went off on my own, I've had boxers. I've had... No, I think I just had Joey, the one boxer that I had. And then once I got the Anatolians, I've never looked at any other breed, because I fell in love with Anatolians, and that was all she wrote. And I don't think I love German Shepherds, but I don't think I'll ever switch from Anatolians after having these guys. I'm not sure what a Samoan is, but I know what a wolf mix looks like. So that'd be cool. Oh, okay. So he was really furry, like Great Pyrenees. Oh, okay. What color was he or she? Oh, okay. See, I know a lot of people like the Great Pyrenees, and they're more of a lax dog than the Anatolian, but with me having the mountain lion attack in Colorado, that's why I went with Anatolians, because they can flip on a dime and they're more protective and greater bite force. But I like their black ears and the black muzzle. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I've got somebody from Colorado that moved up to Alaska, and I'm like, that 240 acres I was looking at Fairbanks. I'm kind of like, I wish I went to Alaska, but at the same time, I'm happy here. But I do kind of miss the cold a little bit. Charged by Mountain Goat. You were one of those people trying to walk up to the Mountain Goat to get pictures like the people doing to the buffalo, weren't you? Yeah, see, I flip back and forth on my type bucket list, because at one point I was going to get scuba certified in 2010 before I lost everything. and I was gonna go scuba dive different reefs and stuff like that, doing treasure hunting. And my bucket list at that time was Australia, before they destroyed the Great Barrier Reef. I'm sure not everybody's an alcoholic in Alaska, but I'm sure, you know, like the chef or whatever that drank all that alcohol on the Titanic that survived. I'm sure you drink enough, you stay warm up there. Yeah, see, the treasure hunting, scuba diving was my type thing, and I was looking at, you know, going to Turks and Caicos, because my grandmother's neighbor had a piece of property he was going to sell me, and I was going to go build down there. And then I decided no, I didn't want to leave the States, and then I looked at Ecuador, and right before I went to check out Ecuador, the volcano erupted. And it was funny because I chose Cotopaxi, Colorado, and the volcano in Ecuador that erupted was Mount Cotopaxi. So I'm like, that seemed like it was meant to be. And the south side Cotopaxi worked out great until I moved to the north side when I had all them issues. So I went from wanting warm to cold, and now I came to Arkansas. Now I kind of still want Alaska, but at the same time, I'm glad having all the seasons here, where we got spring, summer, fall, winter. It's not just 2 seasons. And Alaska, you know, you kind of get 4 seasons, but it's condensed mainly into summer and winter. So. Well, I'm glad I remind you of yourself. Bring back a little bit of youth. Question is, did you have all the camels and everything else? Oh, I asked, you said, since I remind you of yourself, I said, did you have all the camels and goats and everything like I have? Were you ever a big animal person? Hey, Margaret. She's had 2 puppies so far. I came home 32 minutes ago, and she had the 2 boys. So I'm not sure how many more she has, but she's got 2 boys so far. And the boys are different looking. I'll show you guys real quick. So we got Blackface, and we have a little white nose face. It's definitely cool. Anytime you come home to new animals, it's always awesome. Oh, wow, Norman. That just goes to show how many generations farther down the line I am than you, because my great-grandfather was in World War II. He was on a destroyer escort in the Navy. And then my grandfather was in the Army. Oh, you gotta keep working. You know, my step-grandfather, he retired early and sat back in a recliner, and like 3 years he had Parkinson's. And then I think he lived for 6 more years or something like that before he ended up passing away. And yeah, I mean, if you don't stay busy and try to get stuff done, then your body just shuts down, and that's pretty much the end of life. And that's why a lot of people, you know, they want to work till 80 or 60, 70, 80, retire. And it's like, then they try to do something. By then it's too late. You've got to try to live your life, you know, throughout the years, not wait till the end of your life. My dad was in the Navy on ship as a communication at Normandy. Oh, that's cool, Margaret. Thank you for sharing that. So 3 of us had people in World War II. Oh, wow. So you got ties to Arkansas. Where at in Arkansas was she from, do you know? Yeah, my great-grandfather didn't like talking about it either, Margaret. Because he came close to death several times and did some stuff he didn't like to do. He did tell me a couple things, and but he really didn't want to talk about any of it. You've got that right, Norman. And you got that right too, Margaret. Not much comes from it, but taking other people's stuff and losing lives. I would almost say the position she's getting into right now, she might be getting ready to have the next one. But everybody knows how I am with the animals. I never know. Oh, no problem. Glad I could make your day. Ain't nothing better than puppies being born on camera. Wow, 3 wars, that's a lot. But then again, you know, look how many wars keep going and going and going. So there's always another war for somebody to be in, unfortunately. All right, Minnie Mouse just said whoever puts $1 million in her bones fund, Minnie Mouse Bones Fund, she'll have a baby for them. Oh, wow, you guys been talking a lot. Hold on. I'll have to catch up. How many litters is she? Let's see. She was born July 2016. So she's 6 years old now. This is her 5th litter. And I think this is probably going to be her last litter. I'm not 100% sure. But I think this will probably be her end. Oh, Mickey Mouse. That was Mickey Mouse that was coming in. Yeah. So that's the daddy right there. That's Mickey Mouse. So I gotta separate the dogs, and then that's Max. That's the puppy from first litter, my very first baby. And then Chubbs is over there laying on the other side of the bed. Yeah, I'm not sure, Margaret. I see a lot of Anatolians that are all different. I have a lot of people from Turkey tell me that mine are Kangles. They're not Anatolians, but the breeder I originally got them from had them as Anatolians on the paperwork. So I don't know. I just know I got some pretty dogs, and everybody likes my dogs. No, I don't fix any of my males due to a couple different things, but if anybody ever wants to pay a stud fee to have one of my boys breed their Anatolian or another dog to get an Anatolian cross, then I had that option. So yeah, it'd be easier not to have to separate them, but for me it's the option of breeding them in the future. So if I lost Mickey and Minnie, I could get another female and I would have males that be able to breed. Yeah, I mean, it's half dozen one way, half dozen the other. I've seen reports, that fixing harms some things and causes things, and by doing it or by not doing it. So we all just choose our own path on what we do. You gotta go outside? Yeah, that's the only downside having the bigger dogs is their lifespan shorter. So with Minnie being 6, I know she's got a ways to go, but not as long as some smaller breeds that can go to 18, 20 years old. Unless Minnie's alien and she decides to live for 200 years like me, then she'll outlive me because she's younger than me. No, not me, Norman. Not at all. The sad part is I can't prove it to nobody, nor their children, nor their grandchildren, because I'll outlive them all. I'm 35 on my way to 200. I got a long way to go, Norman. I'm a hybrid. No, because that means that we had to mess with humans, and no, we can't mess with humans. Yeah, see, Norman, I don't smoke and I rarely drink. So I might drink maybe twice a year, if that. Some years I don't even drink, so I don't have to worry about losing that part of life. Yeah, for some reason, Margaret, I have a lot of older people following my channel. So I guess I'm either entertaining, or they like to live through me, or what. I'm not sure. So, but on my stats on YouTube, I do have, it's like 45 and higher is what I normally have following me. Norman's 60. Boomers everywhere. Norman, you said you felt like you were 10 earlier. Now it's 17. See, you're even aging in the way you're thinking. Oh, okay. So when we don't hear from you anymore, that means you weren't born anymore. Which means you're too intoxicated to message. Alright, well, I'm going to keep the camera running. It is starting to get chilly in here, because for those of you that don't know, that's the outside wall. There's no insulation or anything in here. They only had a little bit of insulation down there, and a little bit down here that was all moldy and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a fire going in the wood stove, and Minnie left a couple little puddles for me while I was gone, so I need to get that cleaned up. But I'll continue leaving the video playing, and I'll try to catch back up on chat when I get done doing that. That's awesome, Margaret. I'm glad that you've been following me for that long. I have several people that have been following me for a while, so. All right, you guys enjoy. I'm going to get fire going. All right, you still in here, Norman? Okay, you are still in here. I'm back now. I got the fire going and got the dogs in. Yeah, the snowball business was a change of scenery, change of pace. So that was cool. And no, I didn't have to do anything. Minnie's a real good mom. She delivers the puppies without any issues. And I just only, if there's a lot of umbilical cord, she likes to over clean. And one of the litters, she opened the stomach up because the skin's so thin on the puppies from constantly licking, trying to clean that cord. So now I just go ahead and trim the cords down so she doesn't over clean and I don't have that happen again. I don't know, Norman. I don't know about the whole jigsaw puzzle thing because I don't think we're ever complete our puzzles. There's always something more we want to do. You're welcome, no problem. Love to answer anybody's questions. I get them all the time. Now, see, that's where we're different. See, you're a human that wants to be in the sky. I'm an alien. I don't want to be in the sky. That's like if Elon Musk does the whole Mars traveling thing and all that. I will not be one to leave this planet because people don't understand just how deadly it is. If the smallest thing goes wrong, you got no ground to be stable on, no food to eat, no oxygen to breathe, and a million other things to kill you. So I'm happy right here on this planet. He's gonna have something to have traction on, big girl. Oh, that's okay, Norman. I'm not worried about it. If somebody's confused, they can ask. If they don't want to ask, it's not my worry. We only live one life. That and like my favorite slogan, live happy, live free. That's the only way to be. Come around this way. Thank you, David. Welcome to Minnie's little puppy happy thing. I don't even know what to call it. Minnie's little video. She's got 2 baby boys that have been born so far. Yeah, they seem to be healthy, and they both have got some milk and attached to their nipples. So I make sure within the first half hour or so that they attach and they go for milk on their own now. So now it's just wait and see if this litter's only 2, which then I'm gonna have people disappointed because I've got several people in line for puppies. Or she'll have more, and sometimes, as we know, she can take several hours to up to a day to deliver the way she goes. Yeah, it's incredible exactly how small they start and then how quick they grow. And that's why I tell people when they get the puppies from me at 8 weeks old, I'm like, enjoy being able to hold your puppy, because within 6 months, that puppy's too big for you. Oh yeah, they grow really, really fast. It's amazing that their body can support that too. You've got that right, Norman. Although I don't know if we're the rulers, because there's so much that can take us out. Yeah, I'm lucky. I figured it out early in life to enjoy the life you have, because you only have one life and you never know when it's gone. You could be here for a week, you could be here for a year, you could be here for 100 years. You never know. Well, that's the whole part of this journey. A, to help record my life so I can have something to look back on, and to be able to let others live through me and be able to do and see things that they may not be able to do themselves. Doing my best. No, no, no. You got that wrong, Norman. This is not going to be my permanent home. This is a temporary home here at the restaurant until I can get onto the homestead. Once I can get something out on the homestead, then I'll officially be home. So, it's going to take a few years, but I'm going to get there. Like I said, right now, it's clearing the woods and getting things set up for the animals. So, I'm going to try to do the animals first, then get me set up. Yeah, no, I mean, this could have been a home if this had acreage, but with this only having 3/4 of an acre, it's not enough to keep me here. I want to be on the homestead, and like I said, I'm going to end up selling probably about 20-25 acres. Excuse me, something like that. But I'll still be keeping somewhere between 90 to 100 acres. But I'm going to sell some that I don't need, so that will help give me the money to go towards paying off the mortgage, and a little bit of money going towards either putting a well in or starting to build or doing something. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. Alrighty, I'm going to end this stream for those of you that are still in here, because I just threw a lasagna in the microwave and it's done, and I'm starving. So I'm going to go eat, and I've got to call my grandmother and do a couple other things. So for now, for those of you that didn't know, she had 2 males so far. Not sure if she'll have more. We'll see. If she does start having more babies, I'll go ahead and go live again. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and shut the stream down. I want to say thank you again, Norman, for the $20 super chat. I really appreciate it. And the dogs will really appreciate me going and getting some more beef bones for them. So I hope everybody has a great night. And I may be back live, not sure. But for now, I'll talk to you guys later. You're right, Starvin' Marvin. Eat and prosper. And remember, live happy, live free. That's the only way to be. Have a great night, guys. Thank you again.